Okay, today we are going to study about verb. Please write down the topic verb. In the last class, do you remember what did we study in the last class? Okay, so today we are going to study about the types of verbs. Please write down in your notebook the heading types of verbs. Okay, so let us continue. Let us see which are the types of main types of verbs and how many types of verbs are there. Okay, let's watch this video carefully first of all, then we will discuss in detail. Okay, listen to this video carefully.
When they describe
We have already studied about the action words, naming words, action words in the lower classes. Okay, now all of you are in the 4th standard. We have studied about the action words, naming words, all in second and third classes. Now we are going to see about the different types of action words. Okay, these are some actions showing here. Let us see what type of action words are there. Jogging. You write the word here given in the screen, which is seen on the screen. Please write down jogging. Now the second word, talking. Talking. Two boys are talking. Walking. Write down walking. Reading. Did you write down these 4 action verbs? Okay. So
verbs are words. Or they tell us what.
okay. Verbs are words that express actions or they tell us what a noun does. This is called a verb that we have studied in the lower class, action words. Okay. Action words are called as verbs.
The words
Please write down is and has. These two verbs are called as helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs is, are, have, has. These are called as helping verbs. ഇതൊക്കെ helping verbുകളാണ്. Okay, helping verbുകളാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഇനി ടൈപ്പുകളിൽ ഹെൽപ്പിംഗ് വെർബും ഒരു ടൈപ്പാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഇനി ഈസും ഹാസും ആണ് ഇവിടെ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. Please write down in your notebook. Okay.
they come under the category of verbs called helping verbs. They tell us or what it happens.
These helping verbs tell us what a noun is, what a subject noun or the subject is doing or what it is. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇതിനെ helping verb, describing verbs. It describes about the subject. Okay.
Some verbs express. Look at the girl on the screen. The girl jumps about. In the sentence.
Concrete action verbs. Types of verbs. Concrete action verbs. Please write down the number 1 type, concrete action verbs. The girl jogs around the park every morning. The girl jogs around the park every morning. This girl will do this activity, this action in the morning, in every day. So this type of verb, action verbs are called as concrete action verbs. That means specifically, കൃത്യമായി കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ഐഡിയ ഒക്കെയോട് കൂടി പറയുന്ന ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രവൃത്തി നേരിട്ട് കാണുന്നതിനാണ് എന്ത് പറയുന്നത് കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ആക്ഷൻ വേർബ്സ്.
The girl jumps in. The word jumps.
Concrete, now we are studying about, discussing about the concrete action verbs. That means verb type number 1, verbs concrete action. Concrete action എഴുതിയോ? Please write down concrete action. Concrete action. Concrete എന്താ അർത്ഥം? Which is visible. നമുക്ക് നേരിട്ട് കണ്ട് കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ആയില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് നേരിട്ട് യാഥാർത്ഥ്യത്തിൽ കാണാവുന്ന, നമുക്ക് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന, നേരിട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കാവുന്ന, കണ്ട് അറിഞ്ഞ് കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ഐഡിയയോട് കൂടിയുള്ള ആക്ഷൻസ് ആണ് കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ആക്ഷൻ വെർബ്സ്. ഓക്കെ, സച്ച് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് വെർബ്സിന് എക്സാമ്പിൾസ് ആണ് നിങ്ങൾ ഇനി എഴുതിയെടുക്കേണ്ടത്. റേസ്, RACE, റേസ്, റൺ, ഡു, eat, walk, walk, crawl, jump. These are the examples of concrete action verbs. Concrete action verbs. Please write down race, run, do, eat, work, walk, crawl, jump. Okay, completed. Okay, writing is over. So listen carefully.
Answer. Some of the verbs express actions that relate to speaking.
Some words, next type of verbs, some words are expressing speaking actions, speaking type of verbs. Spoken action. Spoken action. Verbs, spoken action. The boys talk, say, talk, tell, sing, speak. അത്തരം വെർബുകളാണ്, ആക്ഷൻ വേർഡ്സ് ആണ്. Verbs വേറെ ടൈപ്പിലുള്ള സ്പോക്കൺ ആക്ഷൻ വേർഡ്സ്. The boys talk about the weather.
Look at the two boys. The boys are talking about the weather. In a sentence, the boys talk about the weather. The word talk is a verb. It expresses a spoken action.
Here, children,
Boys talk about the weather. The word talk is a verb. It expresses a spoken action.
here നമ്മൾ ഇത് രണ്ടാമത്തെ ടൈപ്പുള്ള വേർബ് സ്പോക്കൺ ആക്ഷൻ വെർബിനെ കുറിച്ച് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ why it is so spoken action verb, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ടൈപ്പ്, ഡിഫറെന്റ് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് അനദർ ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് വെർബ് talk, expressing the talking action. ആ വെർബാണ് talk. The action word here, the verb is talk. Okay.
Some other examples of are scream.
You can also write down examples of spoken action verbs. Examples for spoken action verbs. Scream, SCREAM, scream.
Whisper, tell, talk, suggest, shout, and so on.
Please write down some of the examples of spoken action verbs. Screaming, we know the action of screaming. And laugh, whisper, tell, talk, suggest, shout. You also used to scream sometime to your family members to your parents, screaming, laugh, whispering. What is whispering? Speak in a low voice. Tell, talk, suggest, shout. These all verbs are action words are for expressing the different type of speaking expressions. Okay. So it is called as spoken action verb.
Some other verbs are about actions that happen like feelings.
The next type of verb, mental action verbs. That means some feelings, some kind of verbs that shows the mental feelings like thinking, adore. See here one example. I adore my dog Bobo. One girl is saying to her friend. So these type of action words, that means this type of verbs. Example here, the adore is the verb, action word. So these type of verbs are called as mental action verbs. You have to write it, mental action verb.
Ideas, thoughts,
Thoughts, ideas, feelings.
of the screen. One goes
നമ്മുടെ ഫീലിങ്സ് ഒക്കെ എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ആക്ഷൻ വേർഡ്സിനെയാണ് വേർബ്സ്, മെന്റൽ ആക്ഷൻ വേർബ്സ് എന്ന് പറയാം. ഓക്കെ.
In a sentence, I adore my dog. The word adore is a verb. It expresses a mental action. The feeling the girl has for her dog. Mental action includes words like understand, believe, like, dislike, and so on.
Okay, children, you can write down some of the examples of the mental action.
Understand, believe, like, dislike,
These are the examples of mental action verbs. To understand, to believe, to like, dislike. These are the processes or the actions or the action words used to express the mental feelings. Understanding, believing. Okay. So please write down these words as the examples of mental action verbs. This is another type of verb.
and so on. Finally, verbs that help other verbs are called helping verbs.
The last type of verb, helping verbs. Type of just describing, helping verb. The verb used to have the subject or the main verb or the object. Auxiliary verbs is, am, are, was. So this is a good book. It is ascribing this, so this auxiliary verb, this helping verb, that means here is the helping verb. This verb is helping to describe about the book. That means this is a good book. Here this verb is describing about the book. Is it a good book or is it a bad book? This is a good book. Okay, let us see more examples about helping verbs.
Look at the ball of the screen. In the sentence, this is a good book. The word is a verb. These verbs include words like is, have, and are. Hello everyone. These verbs include words like is, have, and are.
Okay, we can write down the examples of helping words. Helping word verbs. Okay. So now we have understood some kind of different types of verbs. So let us do some exercises also. Types of verbs. He dashed to the market. Rahul dashed in the ground. They dashed in the park. She dashed loudly. Okay, please write down, and so that these are the different types of action words. That means different types of verbs expressing the actions. Okay, jogged, went, yelled, place. Okay, let us see. He dashed to the market. He went to the market, or he jogged to the market, yelled to the market, or placed to the market. What may be the correct verb, which is the action word usable, suitable for this sentence? And the second sentence, Rahul dashed in the ground. Maybe jogged or place, which is the suitable verb or the action word for this sentence. Okay, now you can write down he dashed to the market, Rahul, all these sentences for simple sentences. Then your duty is to fill these sentences with the suitable verbs given here. Jogged. You can write down these verbs also. Jogged, went, yelled, place. Okay, let us see the correct answers. Let us see the correct answers. Is it the correct one, or the yelled or place? Which one is the correct one? He went to the market. Okay, Rahul dashed in the ground. Jogging or jogged in the ground. Then yelled, he placed in the ground. Then now it is the correct answer. They dash in the park. Jogged in the park. She yelled loudly. So today, let's see another example for different type of verbs. That means you can understand the subject verb agreement also.
Thus, verbs are words that express the action in a sentence. Some person or thing does this action. For instance, in the sentence, the boy jumps into the river. The verb jump describes the action. Similarly, in the sentence, the girls talk to each other. The verb talk describes the action. Now, from the lesson on sentences, let us recall that who or what does the action is known as the subject.
Okay, in this sentence, the boy jumps into the river. The boy jumps into the river. We know the boy is the subject and jumps into the river is the verb portion, which is called as predicate. And here the action is jumping to the river. That is jumps. Okay, because the subject is singular, boy, only one boy. So the verb is also in singular form. The boy jumps into the river. Here the subject boy or the subject what he does, that is the action, that is called the word action word is called as the verb. In this second sentence, you can write down these both sentences in your notebook, then underline boy and write down boy is the subject and jumps is the verb. In this second sentence, the girls talk with each other. Girls, this is the subject and talk is the verb. Talk is the verb. What is the action that the girls are doing? They are talking. That means they talk each other. So the action word here is talk. So this is the verb. And who does this action? Girls. Who do this action? Girls. So the girls, this is the subject here, girls.
Did you notice something in the sentences that we discussed? If the subject in a sentence is singular, the verb must also be singular.
Okay, listen children, if the subject is in singular form, the verb form also must be in singular. That means the singular verb. Verb singular means when the simple present tense boy singular ആയതുകൊണ്ട് സബ്ജക്ട് സിംഗുലർ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ജമ്പ് എന്നുള്ളതിന്റെ കൂടെ എസ് ചേർത്ത് വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ എസ് ചേർക്കണം. ജംപ്സ്, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇവിടെ എസ് എഴുതുന്നത്. ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും സിമ്പിൾ പ്രസന്റ് ടെൻസിൽ തേർഡ് പേഴ്സൺ ബോയ്, ഹി, ഷീ, ഇറ്റ് ഇതിന്റെയൊക്കെ കൂടെ എന്ത് വരും? വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ ആണെങ്കിൽ എസ് ചേർക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ, ഇതിനാണ് സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് സിംഗുലർ സബ്ജക്ട്സിന്റെ കൂടെ മാത്രമാണ് സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ്. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് സിംഗുലർ സബ്ജക്ട്സ്. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് ഇതിനെ കുറിച്ചാ? സിംഗുലർ സബ്ജക്ട്സ്. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് സിംഗുലർ സബ്ജക്ട്സ്.
Some more examples of subject-verb agreement. When the subject is named, in the sentence, Ramesh enters the room, the subject Ramesh is singular. So is the verb enters. So, in the sentence, the cow grazes. The subject, the cow, is singular. Grazes. This is as well. Subject sentences where the subject is sentence Ramesh and Rahul enter. The subject Ramesh and Rahul that's the verb enter.
Okay, children. First one, subject singular ആണെങ്കിൽ, ഒരാളാണെങ്കിൽ, ഒരു വസ്തുവാണെങ്കിൽ അവിടെയാണ് വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ എസ് ചേർക്കുക. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് എഗ്രിമെന്റ് സിംഗുലർ. Okay, Ramesh enters the room. Here the subject Ramesh and Rahul, this subject is plural, so the verb will be plural like enter the room. Okay, these are other examples of this subject verb agreement, plural and singular subjects. Subject. Today we have seen about types of verbs and started with just one more video also. We have seen about subject verb agreement. Now please come back to the live screen.